It was the night of the big dance party in the forest. All the animals were getting ready. They put on their finest dresses and shined their shoes until they sparkled. Our friend Lulu the rabbit was getting ready, too. She put on her favorite dress, a beautiful blue one with white polka dots. And she put on her dancing shoes. One was red and the other was yellow. They were her lucky shoes. She always danced better when she wore them. As she bounced around the room, she suddenly realized, oh, no, I've lost one of my shoes. What am I gonna do? The dance party was about to start, and she couldn't dance without her shoes. So Lulu the rabbit put on her cloak and went out into the forest to look for her shoe. As she walked, she saw all the other animals arriving at the party. They were having so much fun. She could hear the music and see the lights, but she still couldn't find her shoe. She looked under bushes and behind trees. She even checked inside a turtle shell, but it wasn't there. Just when she was about to give up, she heard a little giggle. Startled, Lulu spun around, and there, sitting on a log, was a little mouse. Did you see my shoe? I lost one of my shoes, she asked the mouse. The little mouse just giggled again and pointed her nose toward the sound of the music. Then she disappeared down a hole. Well, that was strange, thought Lulu. But maybe the mouse knew something. So she followed the sound of the music. And there, right outside the entrance to the party, was her shoe. It was just lying there in the grass. But how did it get there? And where was that little mouse? As the other animals began to arrive, Lulu peeked inside. There was the little mouse sitting on a chair, wearing her shoe on her nose. All the other mice were sitting on the table, and each one had one of Lulu's shoes on her nose. They were using them as party favors. Lulu couldn't believe it. She was so surprised that all these mice had come together to help her. They had found her shoes and brought them back for her so she could dance at the party. She thanked them all and bounced inside. She put on her shoes and danced with all her friends. And from that day on, Lulu the rabbit and all the mice were best friends. They had a blast at the party. They danced and laughed and sang. It was the best party ever.